My name is Jennifer Fox, and I've been making documentaries since about 1981, so 30 years. And I think what I mostly do is what we would call independent documentaries, which means I generate the idea, I find the funding with partners all over the world, and then we make them. Usually the projects take many years. And they're very unique, one-of-a-kind films. I've never really worked for hire for like television. Most of the films, they all do festivals, they all do multiple releases, often some theatrical, and television all over the world. So that's what I've always done. I also teach, and I guess in America we call me an independent documentary director, filmmaker. I have not made a lot of work. I've made really long work. So the program will actually show all 4 of the pieces I've made over 3 decades. The first film is called Beirut, the Last Home Movie, about a family in Lebanon living in a palace within the Green Line during the war in Lebanon. And it was a film that took me 5 years to make. It's a very unique story of a family in a palace during the war, almost fiction-like, and why they get attracted to the war and what they, in a sense, gain psychologically from being in the middle of the war.
My mother Mimi, my 2 older sisters, Muna the eldest, then Naila, and my younger brother Fadi. And then there's me, Gabby. I can't believe it. I thought the war would have finally changed this place, but we're going to eat on time again.
The next piece that will be shown at the film podium is called An American Love Story. It's a 10-hour series that was made through a unique co-production with Arte, BBC, and PBS in the States. It's very unusual in its language in that it's the very beginning of serial narrative documentary. It was seen as a new form of language that, of course, now is very popular, like the docu-soap. It follows an interracial family in America for 2 years. So I was living with the family, filming them on and off for 2 years. The next piece jumps again into another decade, and it's a piece called Flying Confessions of a Free Woman. Also, it's a 6-part serial film that is about what does it mean to be a woman today, and it's very much based on the serial narrative form in documentary. And I'm in it, my girlfriends are in it from America and around the world, and the strangers I meet. So it's also a very unique narrative form, which it's both a personal story, but it's also what I would call a survey film.
I never wanted to be a girl the way girls were supposed to be. I wanted to be like my father. I wanted to be free. So there I was, a free woman, living the life I thought I wanted in New York City. But there was something I was still missing, and I didn't know what to do to get a grip on this modern female life.
A healthy male is wonderful, but show me one. Please show me one.
हमारे खामद या भाई इस बात की इजाज़त नहीं देते कि हम रोज़ाना घर से बाहर आएं.
Something shifted very radically in me when I had an abortion.
Sex is something that a man does to a woman. You're not sleeping with guys. Guys are sleeping with you.
There are so many cases of rape. Some perpetrators just marry the victim to escape punishment.
I'd love to have kids, but I don't know when and with who.
Do you not feel that you're actually breaking a natural law?
If you can run a household, children, husband, dogs, you can run the world.
You're in love with someone, but there's no possibility for you being with them.
Did you really think no one would get hurt?
The last piece is the newest work, which is just actually coming out now. It's been on the festival circuit for the last 18 months, and it's called My Reincarnation, and it's a film that I started shooting in 1989 and finished shooting in 2009. And it's the story of a high Tibetan Lama who has fled into exile to Italy, marries and has Italian son, and it's the story of the father and son, very classic father-son drama, where the son wants to be modern and the father wants him basically to carry on the culture.
My father is a famous Tibetan master. He had to escape from Tibet. My father arrived to Italy and he had to start from zero. We don't have a real emotional relation, me and my father. He always treated me like the son of a master, not a father or son of any Italian family.
A very important Tibetan Lama in India is saying, my son is a reincarnation of my uncle.
Everybody says, you're so lucky of being a reincarnation, but I don't like to be not myself. I can't stand this situation.
Having children, having a family, having a career was an important wish.
I'm happy to be a normal, common father.
I am Tibetan and my culture is important for me. I must save my culture.
My work is totally driven by my passion for a subject, and it can be passion to understand, to investigate something that I can't figure out. So my work and my life are not really separated. And I only do pieces that I can't walk away from because I have to figure it out or I have to understand something. And so it is their works of love, of passion, and very difficult to create them, but also to fund them. And often the challenge is funding these wild pieces as much as it is making them. But, you know, to be an artist in today's world, nobody promised that you would be paid for. So I take it as a creative challenge that if I am interested about something, then I will figure out a way to fund it as well. And the work is very intimate, very personal, and I think I'm very interested in the personal being political and how intimate stories are really also political representations of culture and society and how we live out society in our personal lives.